These women are ready to die for their butts.
Yeah, me too.
I've dealt
Girl,
with.
I died during my second surgery, and they like revived me and finished my surgery.
I ended up in the
Literally.
hospital after this surgery. Shit was crazy.
Jesus
But
Christ.
I would do it again. Like,
Is
if
it-
you fucking with a nigga that make $90 million, or let's just even...
To the club, I get invited to.
But
like,
only celebrities? No.
only celebrities and like.
I'm Lovey and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about sugar daddies, OnlyFans, sex workers, strippers. The girls want to talk about it, so
This video where a woman basically, you know what? I'll let her tell you in her own words.
Guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, you know, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, you know, we didn't have beef and no one cheated, it was just didn't work out. But I still, I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget then, what's the difference now? You know what I mean?
You were my girlfriend, I was you.
Yeah, but I just feel, yeah, but I personally feel like, no, I'm not moving.
But see, what he did was this, though. He gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me.
Yes.
You understand? So let me just go, though. So we didn't work out, me and you dating, you feel me? So I'm supposed to keep paying your loft and keep paying your bins. Now,
all right, so basically she's saying that she was dating this guy. Her and this guy broke up, and the guy was still paying all her bills. Like he got her an apartment, was still paying for her apartment. He got her a car, was still paying for the car. So she's on an interview right now. So yeah.
now I get it. You're a true boss if you do that, and that's the vibe we're getting. But
I had a guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft.
All right, you guys
than what
heard
it was
one.
normally. And I feel like
All right, you guys heard one part of this.
Introduce yourself to everybody. Let me name, age, any relevant data. And then after that, I want to hear the front part of the story that wasn't in the clip. So go ahead.
Hey y'all, I'm Blue Jasmine. I don't know if many of you know me. I've been doing skits. I've been like an online entertainer for like about 2 years already. And yeah, this clip happened at 8 at the table. Yeah. Hey y'all.
How old are you? How old
28.
are you? 28. So I saw
28.
this. I saw the skit, but how did we get to the point to where? Tell everybody about the lead up, because in the first part you were saying that you guys had been together for how many years?
We were gonna be. It was like 4.5, 5 years.
All right. So from what I'm hearing, what I thought I heard is you kind of held him down, or you helped him get started in business or something like that. Tell the beginning part of the story. Do that so everybody can get kind of caught up. I'll let you tell it.
So yeah, that was the part that didn't go viral, and that probably most of the people did not see. Obviously, when I first got with this person, they were already established. They already had the mentality to be.
All right, I'm gonna pause it because at this point she's talking about her and the guy.
they already had
Hold on.
making 6 figures on.
I'm gonna pause it because at this point she was talking about her and the guy, and she was basically saying how she held him down. It was together. So we're gonna fast forward and get to the part that I want to get to the part 2.
This is kind of what I heard in one of the clips. It said something. I'm not going to just move out of my space because we broke up. I'm not just going to give back my Mercedes because it didn't work out. If he had wanted them back, if he had wanted the car back, would you have given it back to him?
No. So I'm glad that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case with my situation. But if he wanted it, no, I would not have given it back. I would have been like, you have to wait till the lease term is up, and when that is up, then you know everything is over. But you gave
Was
this
it
to
with
me.
the car?
All right, so we're gonna pause there. How y'all feel? Okay, I want to know how y'all feel. You in a relationship with this guy. You held him down, X, Y, and Z. He got you a brand new Benz. He got you your own place. He's paying for the rent and everything. Do you still expect this man, your ex, right? Because he's not your ex. Y'all broken up. Do you still expect this man to pay for your rent despite the fact that y'all not broken up? Or are y'all like, listen, you gave me this while we was together and I'm still entitled to it. I want to know. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. All right, so we're going to keep going.
If he, I just feel like if he's a man of high value, that's just what comes with the territory of it. You know, like they're just gonna want to do whatever they want. They're just gonna roam free. It's just how it. That's just what comes with it.
Here's a hardcore question. You're unmarried, no children. I mean, not unmarried, and what I'm hearing is you've been kind of living this party girl life, city girl life. If you don't secure a high value man, you may be able to play in these high value lifestyles, but once your youth and your beauty is gone, so will your ability to attract men like this. Then what? That's a reality for all women. Huh?
I can say I lived it when I did.
Okay, but how you going? But how are you preparing for the future? Are you going to have any money put aside, any investments?
I mean, yeah, I do that. I'm not just here.
Okay.
Not making.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, like Instagram is just one of the ways that I make money. You know what I mean? So I definitely have like out.
In the future.
Of course.
Legal. I mean, what I mean by like a legal wife, state contract, everything.
Mhm.
Do you want children? Any more children in the future?
I don't know. If my man can afford to pay for my body, I'll do it. But I don't really want to.
Okay. Well, I wanted to make sure I got to talk to you because I saw a lot of stuff, and I'll just tell you flat out. You already heard. I think you're wrong. I think you know that what you're doing is unfair. But you know, he has apparently. If what you're saying is true, he knows everything. It's all above board. He has no problem paying for it. Exchange is no robbery. He's free to do what he wants to do with his money. But I will say that it sends a bad sign to men to hear women like you say, don't do nothing for me that you don't plan on maintaining for months after the relationship is over.
Necessity and contractual. Like if it's like a contract
you can't do to me, ma'am. That's not how life works when you're a girlfriend.
A home and a car. Like a home especially. You know what I mean? Like.
Ma'am, I get what you're saying, but it's not going to work because there's no different than these women who.
This situation, we are going to continue talking about sugar daddies, OnlyFans, sex workers, X, Y, and Z.
Ever had on the podcast.
So this is going to be an interview between Blue Jasmine and this girl named Eliza on
Yes.
Yeah. We might not flock. We might flock together. Maybe.
I'll fuck with you, even though if we don't agree on shit. Like,
yeah.
A lot of my friends
Here on all the guys that want to fuck me and just take their money. No kidding.
You guys represent two very different brands of hoeing. Like with Eliza, we have the brand that is kind of like, I love to get naked and suck 18 dicks in a row and, you know, spit on me, break my jaw, that
I know y'all like, what is this, y'all? That's what I said, okay?
version of the game. And then on the other hand, we have Blue Jasmine, who's more like, no, I'm gonna get an apartment and a G-Wagon out of my pussy, or out of you with my pussy, and it's just a different brand.
And I want to be treated like a princess.
I mean, she's definitely the smarter one. I'm just a whore. Like, I just genuinely enjoy, like, I told you, I think it's like my trauma that makes me, like, really, like, be treated like shit. Yeah.
So, like, so no money involved ever? Not even, like...
I mean, I used to, like...
First dates in the Cartier store?
Before I blew up, I would, like, get money from the NBA players and shit, but, like, now I don't need their money, so I just don't give a fuck. Like...
So it's just free still?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. But, like, they're, like, my friends. Like, I talk to them, like, every day. Like, I don't know. I have one of them that he'll send me money all the time, but, like, I never ask for it. He'll just, like, send it to me.
As he should.
Yeah.
The fuck?
No, and that's why I love him. I've been fucking with him for, like, 5 years.
I wondered why you only decided to fuck with celebrities, like, strictly. I saw that you only wanted to, like, fuck with celebrities, period. Like, why?
Okay.
Whores, bro.
Yes, but in the beginning, I felt gassed up because I didn't know, like, they would fuck anything. I was like, oh my god, like, I must be that bitch because I pulled this guy and I was fucking ugly back then. So I was like, damn, like, it just, like, it fed my ego and my confidence. And then once I spent more time around them, I was like, nah, this ain't it. I have a couple that I still fuck with that like treat me good, but the majority of them like are assholes.
So when they treat you good, like how do they treat you good?
Okay, no. Like when I like to be treated good unless we're fucking. So if you're like an asshole to me like all the time, I don't like that. Like I'll probably not fuck you.
But they treat you good, like take you shopping?
No, they treat me good like they're
Oh,
nice.
they're just nice
They're
to
nice
you.
people.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's like the minimum.
But then in the sack, she wants to be degraded and spit on and beaten within an inch of her life.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Adam is so extra, bruh.
I don't know. I used to hate that shit, but then I was in like this relationship where my ex used to beat the shit out of me, and then after that.
So you was in a relationship with a guy that used to beat the shit out of you. And what? Now for some reason you feel like you only have sex with guys without them offering you any money or anything like that, just because you just choose who you want to have sex with because of a traumatic situation that you had with an ex. What do y'all think about this? Drop it in the comments.
That now I like get turned on by my. I told a guy to smash a Henny bottle on my head.
Smash a what?
Henny bottle.
She told a guy smash a y'all. Eliza, baby girl, I love you. But a Henny bottle?
On my head. I got fucked by an AR before a pistol.
AR app?
An AR-15.
But if where both of you guys are at in your lives right now, because your BBL is what, like a year old? Your BBL is like a week old.
I didn't get a BBL.
What'd you get?
I just got lipo.
Oh.
Damn, bitch, your hips, those are natural.
No, I mean I've got like I did this like my third lipo, whatever.
But you've never
I've
had
got butt shots.
But you haven't had the fat put into your butt.
Never.
That's usually the preferred method. Why have you?
Because when I was poor, I got butt shots initially because it was more money to get a whole lipo BBL, so I got butt shots. And then when I actually went to go get a lipo BBL, they were like, "Oh, you can't get a BBL if you have butt shots because it's like you can die."
Really? They took my ass shots out, my second BBL, because I got ass shots after
Unless
my
they take it out.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of girls
I
in
still
porn
feel
who are getting BBL fat transfers
on top of their butt shots.
I'm pretty sure. Or they go to other countries to do it. Yeah, but these women are ready to die for their butts.
Yeah, me too.
I've dealt with.
Did y'all hear that? These women are ready to die for their butts. What in the hell? Like, I'm over here like, I'm just gonna work out. And no rants if you want to get a BBL. If you have a BBL, I'm not body shaming anybody. Do what you want. But they're talking about the fact that there's girls that get butt shots and you cannot get a BBL on top of getting a butt shot because it can literally kill you. And they're saying, yeah, they know that, but it's probably some girls out here that are still willing to risk it, and that's crazy.
Died during my second surgery, and they like revived me and finished my surgery.
I ended up in the hospital.
They revived her, and Blue Jasmine ended up in the hospital. Crazy.
After this surgery, shit was crazy.
Jesus
But I would
Christ.
do it again. Like when I first was in the hospital, I'm like, oh my God, please, I would never do this again.
The fact that she would do it again is wild.
After like 2 weeks, I'm like, yeah, third lipo next year. Fucking
Why
lipo
are you
next
so
year.
detached from like what? You don't care if you die? What is this? What are you telling me?
I think that we're just like taking chances, yeah, and like whatever.
Yeah, you are taking chances. What the hell?
Mine was like LA, but I feel like there's way more celebrities. Like every fucking day of the week, there's a celebrity hosting. So like, I'll get invited to it, and if I go, then I'll
You'll
fuck
force
the
yourself
celebrity.
upon them.
I don't have to. No,
In the
they know
club.
who I am. They know who the fuck I am. I don't have to.
I watched that you were in a toxic relationship. That's my point.
Less is more.
Less
No,
is more.
no, you talking
That's
about
my point.
No.
But it's like, if you fucking with a nigga that make $90 million, or let's just even say a regular or whatever.
So you think he
less
wasn't
is
giving you
more.
no candy money by doing
No,
that?
I'm sure, you know.
You should have
I
knew
went
that.
to
So
like
you
10
should have
bands.
threw that
That's
shit already
nothing
to the
him.
side. That's left field. That'll be sitting for later. That's minute. You got to be looking for the bigger bag.
Mm-hmm.
The bigger bag dealing with these motherfuckers, man. For
So that's what
real.
you're teaching
These are
me?
professionals.
So how
I'm
do
just
I
trying
get
to
the
tell
bigger bag?
you, listen,
You
baby,
teaching me that?
conduct yourself, of course. Conduct yourself more ladylike through it. Get your vocabulary up. Get your vocabulary up some. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this. Professional tricks, they ain't gonna like how you talking. We already let me speak, and I hate even having to give this game up, but I'm gonna give it up for free. We got color to our skin. They already looking, no offense to you, they already looking to downplay us. So our vocabulary has to be on a bigger mindset. We can't nigga them to death. Think about how many listen to me, think about how many white professional men would have wanted to just even come and just even involve themselves with you from this, but when you opened your mouth, you fucked off that bag. Think about it.
I don't know.
If you really think I know.
Me,
Trust
personally,
me,
I'm
I
gonna
know.
keep it real with y'all. Telling y'all that I come up here and game niggas for bread fucks up the bag. Because nobody wanna fuck with a bitch that's gaming niggas for bread. Because you're gaming, you bitch. Like,
You did an all tell story on how you.
All right, y'all. We gonna close this laptop because it was getting messy. All right. So, first of all, let's discuss the topic of this whole sugar baby, sugar daddy, OnlyFans thing. All right. So we're gonna start with the whole sugar daddy topic. My opinions on whether you should get a sugar daddy or not, and I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion. I feel like there's a difference between when you're a sugar baby, or whatever y'all want to call it. When you're a sugar baby and you're talking to a guy just for companionship, or you're talking to a guy where, you know, other activities are involved. I'm personally not okay with that. Doing the other activities. I'm going to be fully honest, like, who don't want somebody to take care of their bills, right? Yes, of course. Who doesn't want a guy to take care of their bills? Who doesn't want someone to spoil them, give them fancy gifts, all that stuff? But my thing is that, one, a female should always have her own bag. Like, I don't care, sugar daddy or not, sugar baby or not, you should always have your own bag. And number two, if you are going to be a sugar baby, have different kind of investments. You know, just don't use this guy's money because, God forbid, he decided he wanted to get a new sugar baby, or whatever the situation may be. You know what I'm saying? So, my thing is that, one, I'm not condoning it. If that's something, I prefer for women to just get their own bag. Like, I'd rather women just get their own bag. But if you got a guy that likes you, he wants to take care of you, and he's not forcing you to do any kind of weird activities that you're not comfortable doing, and he kind of just wants some companionship, you know, hey, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really, for me personally, like, I could have never seen myself being 18 talking to a 65-year-old or a 40-year-old and he giving me money, and I couldn't really see myself. I could see myself at 18, 19, 20 talking to like a 30-year-old. But I could never see myself talking to a 50-year-old man. To each his own. Like I said, if you have a man that wants to take care of you, by all means. But if you are a sugar baby and this is just you living a sugar life, I would just say be very careful. You not know what you could get into. It's just I'm just not fond of it. Number one, let's talk. And number two, we're gonna talk about sex workers. To each his own. I don't judge anybody. If you want to be a sex worker, you want to have an OnlyFans, that's what you're into. Again, have your own bag. That's my only thing. If you have to put yourself in any uncomfortable situation with these random strangers and you're not protecting yourself, that's not cool. I'm not okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially you being a younger woman. I'm not okay with that. Again, to each his own. If that's what you like to do, I'm not here to judge anybody. I personally am not into that. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that any other woman that is into that, I would disrespect them or look down on them or think that I'm better than them. It's just not something that I'm into. I just advise, if that's something that you are into, just be super careful. I feel like people that do OnlyFans, I could be wrong, it's kind of like, I'm not saying that they don't want to work or they don't want to have their own business. Oh, sorry. Business, or they don't want to invest, but I feel like they're kind of like, you know, kind of stuck. I'm trying to say this in the best way. I look at it like men that hustle or men that sell weed. It's like, it's an easy thing, you know, it's an easy thing to just, hey, you know, pop your cooter or whatever. Like, it's just something easy. a lot of women go through a lot of these OnlyFans and these sex workers and these strippers due to some traumatic experiences. Like I said, it's to me, strippers and OnlyFans workers and sex workers is the same comparison to a guy hustling. Like it's an easy way out, right? It's the easier way out. I'm not saying that stripping is easy, because it's not. I'm not saying being an OnlyFans worker is easy, because it's not. I'm just saying, just be careful about what you do. It's not something that I condone. I'm not going to be like, yeah, go out here. You know, I'm not going to go out here, and if I had a daughter, if I had a son, I'm not going to go out here and tell my daughter or tell my son, yeah, be an OnlyFans worker. You know what I'm saying? That's not something I will promote to them. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is just get your own bag. That's it, and be safe. There's no other way. Let me know how you guys feel about strippers, sex workers, OnlyFans. What's the reason that you want to do it? Is it just because it's easier than getting a regular job? Is it easier than starting a business? Is it fast money? Because according to girls that I watch on YouTube and a lot of stripper vlogs I watch, it's not fast money. You know what I mean? You gotta get a BBL to get your body done. Even if you don't get a BBL to get your body done, it's just a lot. It's a lot that involves in it. And that's a conversation I pretty want to have. I pretty much want to have on this whole OnlyFans and this sex worker and sugar baby. And you know, a lot of in this day and age, a lot of women are, you know, telling these niggas like get the money and leave. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like get your own bag. That's what I'm saying. Get your own bag. Don't rely on nobody. I'm not saying anybody that's stripped, anybody that's a sex worker, anybody that's a sugar baby is somebody that's bad. I'm not judging that person, but God forbid your sugar daddy decide to be like, no. You just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna get a new sugar daddy. Like I said, it's certain. Make sure you're being careful with anything that you do. I don't even care if it's a regular job. Just make sure you're being careful. Make sure you're being smart. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Mwah.